Mark Hill from Greenlees. So, today we more or less finish the Greenlees intervention in some 31 constituencies, 25 of which are Labour controlled at the moment, 6 of which are Tory, and our intention to try and promote the Leave vote insofar as we can is in those 31 marginal constituencies. Now, obviously a lot of them I've visited, and it's been an interesting experience going around so many places which are underrepresented, badly represented by politicians who are ultimately not very effective. Most of these constituencies are manufacturing towns, sometimes mining factories, sometimes redundant ports, usually very working class, usually relatively few youth, no universities or colleges, and therefore a dearth of younger folk voting. In some cases real desperation, lots of redundant industrial property in particular, very sad to see. Places missing a role, places that are ex-manufacturing without any manufacturing to do. These are the sort of places which the country needs to hear from, because they're the sort of places where we have our most stubborn productivity gap, relatively poor health and poverty. And that's all driven by the fact that these places no longer have an economic role. They're the places that voted Leave, and they're the places that voted Leave for a reason, because for them Brexit represents an opportunity. It represents a chance to direct our trade to other parts of the world that are growing, which are profitable, rather than stubbornly towards the EU all the time. A trade which is always against us, where we have a permanent, more or less permanent trade deficit. These are the places which we need to hear from, because they are poor, because they are without a clear sense of direction, a clear economic opportunity. They're the places which need to be nurtured, be allowed to be given an opportunity to succeed once again. And that isn't simply through pouring money into their local public services. It's more, I think, about trying to create economic opportunities for these constituencies. So it's been an intriguing experience for me. I suddenly feel much more now about the idea of Brexit being positive as an economic choice, rather than just the compulsory thing, the thing that we have to do democratically because it's the thing that we decided to do in 2016 in the referendum. So it's now no longer just a question of fulfilling democracy for me. It's also about doing right by the people who voted Leave for very good reason in some of the poorer towns in this country, areas which are depressed and yet could deliver Tory MPs on Thursday next week.